another DashCam daily. We're out here going 72 miles an hour, piece in. We just ended another video, and we were saying, you know, hit the like, hit the subscribe, leave a comment. By 2075, I'll be able to collect some dough off of this. You know, I'm probably about, what was it? I checked it. It was like some certain amount away from getting dough, and it was a lot. It was like you needed like 1 million. Watch out, not 1 million, but maybe 100,000 or something. I was hella far off by my watch hours. So if you want to study or do some paperwork in the background while this is on, that help me out. You know, I don't need to get over another one. They got all these trucks out here that are doing shit. I'll slow down for them though, because they ain't doing nothing. There's 20 trucks and there's 5 guys out there. I think the road service repair thing is the biggest scam next to sliced bread, although that's not really a scam because you can't eat a whole loaf in one bite. Well, we're out here near Southfield. I used to work out this direction, one of these tall buildings. I used to be the maintenance guy back in 1974. That was fun. That was probably the easiest job I've ever had in my entire life. And I'll tell you why. Alright, we're at Southfield Road here. I would show up to work. As long as I was there, nobody questioned what I was doing or how or what I was getting done. My boss was the coolest. As long as I'd answer that phone when he'd call and say, hey, how you doing? What do you need? I'll be right there. Yeah, he didn't care. I'll be right there. He didn't care. I'll bring whatever I need and I'll get it done. Oh, you got this going on or that going on? I'll be right there. Now, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna cam this for a little while, I think, and then once I get north of 696, I'm riding all around the city today, and I'm only, 10 minutes, 12 minutes into my ride, and I'm already out here, dude. It's 45 miles an hour. I'm practicing up on my speech technique. I'm just babbling right now on whatever comes to mind, this or that, because I'm gonna be going and meeting some guy, and I gotta talk to him for a while. That's going to be like a actual meeting where it's going to be designated words that are going to be having to be said. But we'll be good. We'll be good in the neighborhood. So we're Southfield Road, but northbound on Southfield Road, which is kind of a panoramic. Or an oxymoron, one of the two. Well, we got a BP station on the right and something else. We got 45 mile an hour speed limit. We got a liquor store that looks like a hotel. I'm getting through this. There ain't no way. So I guess around here you gotta speed a little bit. About 7 over is gonna be the timing. About 7 over is gonna be the timing you're gonna need to get that light, because there ain't no way I'm stopping at that shit. Alright, now it goes down to 35, and I think it actually goes down to 1 lane up here, which I could be wrong, but from the traffic, it does look like I could be right. But it's a few more miles still, but I'm crushing miles. I'm going to have to stop at this one, because there's going to be cars in front of me. You know how that goes. Can't run no light if you can't see if you ain't got clear air, you can't run no light. But it's all good. We got the AC. We're at a balmy 83. It's like 82. You gotta stay hydrated out there. I'm gonna grab a protein bar here in a minute. I'm almost out of water too. I need a tune-up. This car badly is in need of a tune-up. Let's see what we got. Oh, I got a protein bar that has a little caffeine in it, which they're actually excellent. They're cookies and cream. They're from Aldi. And they taste like a cookie mixed with cream. It's amazing. It is simply amazing. I thought they were going to be gross because, you know, the caffeine infusion makes me lead to believe that it could be gross. But I'm going to let this guy get to the open road, and then I'm going to get behind him because I don't like following this. Or actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to stay right here because that guy chose wrong. That guy chose wrong. Right here's the good average. See, on average, you stay in this lane because everybody's going to be turning out of that lane, and they're going to be slowing everybody down. But right now, we're eating one of these. You know? Right now, we're eating one of those. Wow, my thing's laggy. My phone is real laggy. I don't know what I did on it. I don't do much. But I probably got too many apps open or something. Because right now it's hella fucking laggy. But it's all good because it's catching all this. It doesn't even matter if my voice is in there or not. What I should have said is we are not stopping at that light. My rideshare driver is in command. I'm just trying to navigate. I'm just trying to get there. I'll eat a balanced diet of protein bars, peanuts, cashews, almonds, and water. This car's about to stall. I don't know what the fuck's going on. My rideshare driver needs to get a new car. This one needs a tune-up. This one needs tints on the windows too. For the summer. I'm gonna buy some on mine and throw them on. You know what? Bad tints are better than no tints. You know? I need one on the driver's side window, dude. Because this car is too greenhouse affecting. For this greenhouse effect. This past weekend was the Grand Prix. And I went through downtown Detroit. Yes, it did. Alright, so you know what? We're passing 696 and it is totally fucking closed. So the way back, we're going the same way. But I'm gonna have to kill this video and get ready to turn with my app. This is coming up pretty soon. Not too soon, but I'm early as fuck, dude. Oh my lord. There was like no traffic on the way there. So I don't know what. I'm gonna have to find a tree and sit there. I'm gonna have to find a tree and sit there. But probably want to find one on this road. I want to try to find a tree in a parking lot and sit there. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, lady. Pull off in a parking lot. How come you brake in front of me once you cut me off? I don't get it. There's got to be a little parking lot. It could be a gas station because I have an hour to kill. Unless I can get there early. There's a parking lot with a tree. But it doesn't give the parking lot any shade. There's some shade down that street. Alright, we're at 12 Mile. I know it's like above, it's north of 12 Mile. I guess I could sit in a gas station at a pump somewhere in the shade for about an hour. I might call the cops on me though. I don't know if the cops would respond to that though. Yep, we got a guy sitting at a pump. He's been there for an hour. You know, I'm real indecisive as of if they would respond to that. And just like that, we're at another 10-minute video. Just like that. But let's see if this parking lot has anything. No. I'm gonna have to go into the neighborhoods. That's kind of scary because then you really get called on. If you got no business being there. Wow, there is no shade out here. None whatsoever. I might just have to bake in the car. I know it's at like this next light that I can turn or something. I kind of remember being out here before, or that my rideshare driver could turn. Or maybe not. I think it's farther. It's when it starts looking like countryside. Let's see if there's any shade in that parking lot. None. Oh, there's one tree, but it doesn't provide anything, any relief. None whatsoever, especially at high noon. High noon was soon. I think it's the next light that can possibly turn. I think it is the next light. Right past Balmoral condos. And we got these condos. It looks nice in there, like there's big trees and shit. It's the next light after these condos. So it looks like they're, you know, gated community, but they're really not. You just pull right in that gate, and then here's the next little. We're at 13 Mile. There's a Harbor Freight right there, and an O'Reilly's. That's good because O'Reilly's is a good place. I will say yesterday I went to AutoZone for a new battery for a homeboy, and guess what? They put it in, and the car wouldn't start. And I said, you know what? We came in here with a running car, and now our car's not running. That's not our problem. And then a guy who was just happening to be there in the parking lot was able to put the battery in correctly and not the guy. Not the regular guy whatsoever. So yeah, we're at 12:48 now on here, so I'll holler at you on the next one. Thanks for coming in. Hit the like, subscribe, and leave me a comment, even if it's just an exclamation point, question mark, period, comma, semicolon, or asterisk. All right, thanks a lot.